Good morning, welcome back to my channel. Today is Tuesday, the 20th, 21st, and I'm just getting all confused with days. This morning I have been cutting material. If you didn't watch yesterday's vlog, I have made a grime guard for my crochet hoop. I keep wanting to call it a ring, but I suppose does that really matter? So I made this yesterday. It looks teeny but it does fit on this hoop. I did make one and did a fail because the one that I made was supposed to fit the big hoop, which is this one, and it just about fitted that one. So anyway, that is what I made yesterday. I have cut out some more material today. These were the offcuts of just bits and pieces that I've had. So I've got this, which is the same as my sock bag, and then I think the lining of my sock bag might be this pink material. I honestly can't remember. I think it is. So I have two lengths of this, and I need to make it, I did write it down, 28 inches. So I only have fat quarters here other than the owl material that I've got. And the video that I watched yesterday, the lady sewed pieces together to make it the length, and that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put this sort of in the middle of these two bits of material, make it 28 inches, then sew it and do what I need to do with it. So that's that. Then I have cut material for a DPN holder. Now I have the snaps. Oh, it's the washing machine. I have snaps that I can use. I've got loads of them, and I have picked out this material. I don't know whether to have this as the outside or this as the outside. I'm not sure yet. I do like the hearts, and I do like this side as well, so I'm not sure. I might have the crazy this as the outside. So that is for a DPN case. I've cut that. That is just 8 by 4 inches. 8 by 4, 8 by 6, 8 by 4 I think. I can't remember now, but I did watch 8 by 6. I watched Claire from Beautiful Things. She has got a video on a really easy and simple DPN holder, and that's what I cut the material for, and I will follow that as I carry on cutting it. And I just wrote on a little piece of paper what the material was for. Obviously that I know what it's for. But then I also watched another video this morning. I'm sort of really got the bug for sewing. By the end of today I'll probably never want to do it again, but let's go to, so it's by Laurie, I can't say that word. Let me just pause that. This is the channel name, if that focuses. And then it's just a project bag, free pattern and tutorial. She makes a small bag, but in the description box she's got the sizes for the bigger bag or a medium size bag. I don't have enough material to make the bigger bag, so I've decided to just try and make the smaller bag. The material that I haven't got is for the inside, so the lining, because I've only got fat quarters, and a fat quarter I'm not going to be able to get 2 lots of what I need out of it. And the only other material is the owl material that I do want to make a bag out of eventually, but we shall see. So I've got this as the inside. The only other full bits of fat quarters that I had were blue, and I didn't really want it blue, I wanted it bright. So this is the inside. Is there a picture of the finished bag that I could possibly show you? So it's not a very good picture. Let me just carry on with this advert. That probably won't show up now, but this is the finished bag. So it's got like 2 different materials on the top and bottom. So I have decided to cut this. So this will be either the top or the bottom. And this is the same material as this. And I have chosen this material for the handle, the pocket inside, and the drawstring casing. And then this I've chosen for the bottom, so it will sort of eventually be like that, or the other way around. I haven't 100% decided yet. These all need ironing. Yes, I should have ironed them before I cut them, but I didn't. So I'm going to iron them in a little while. I'm just going to iron everything that I've cut. But I'm going to make the hoop cover first and see how I get on with that. Hopefully the machine will play nice today, because yesterday it didn't for a little while. I think the bobbin, it was wound up a little bit crisscrossy, not smooth. So, but depending on how this works and how the machine works, I'm hoping I'll get one of these very soon. So I'm trying to keep you out of the sun, because obviously I've got the curtains open, but I have one finished grime guard. Am I pleased with it? Not really. I am, because it does fit, but I'm still getting used to the sewing machine and obviously the material and things, because as I was feeding the elastic through, it was coming apart. So I don't know whether I've done sort of that. Can I go closer? That's it. I don't know whether I've done that fold over too little. I don't know, but it does fit. So here is the larger hoop, and it does take a little bit of persuading, but I think again that is the elastic. It's not perfectly stretchy elastic, but it fits. So I have 2 now, and I'm really pleased that I've managed to do them out of the same sort of, or the same pink, and then this different. I don't know whether this is going to fit the other hoop. It should do, because there is still quite a lot of material there, so I'm hoping there's still sort of some straggly ends and that I need to snip, and I can do that now. It's on the hook a little, on the hoop a little bit better. So I am pleased with it. I'm going to see how I get on with it, and then see how much I use it, see how much cross stitch I do. That's one reason why I did this one as well, just because like I wanted to do one for each, just to see how I get on basically. In the future I might decide that I want it thicker, I don't know, but I just thought I would try making my own. I know I could probably buy them, but I thought if I've got the equipment and I've got the material, I'm a crafty kind of girl, why not try it and do it myself? Which is what I have done. So the next thing I want to try is the DPN holder with this material and this material, which is the wrong way around, the really bright material. So I'm going to try that and see how I get on. The sewing machine that I've got is an E&R Classic. I don't think it's an expensive machine. I really don't know. It's not as good as the one that I borrowed from my sister's. Her one is a Singer, and it just seems to be a lot smoother. This one is, I think, quite old, as well, that every time I go to sew, if the needle is up and I push the foot pedal down, it just jams, like it just won't go. So I have to manually put it into the material, then I can go. Also, if I stop sort of halfway through sewing to make sure that my positioning is right and my needle is up, and then I go to go again, I have to manually put the needle into the material. So I think that is don't want to say hindering me, but I'm trying not to stop or go slow because it is stopping just sporadically. So if any of you sew and you might know what's wrong, I have hoovered it out, but I really don't know. Let me just show you the actual machine. Obviously I've taken that off because I was sort of using the smaller bit. So the needle has to be down. I'm using a tall cotton thread thing, whatever. The bobbin is in here. So it's like a metal case bobbin. Everything else is working fine, and all of this is working fine. The whole machine is working fine. It's just it doesn't like to start from it being, the needle being up. And I've never had that problem with a machine before, so I don't know whether it's on its way out or what. I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to get on with making the bag that I want to make, but we shall see. I'm going to attempt this now as it's small and there's only 2 pieces, and see how I get on. I'm just listening to some radio, obviously muted it to record, but yeah, I'm going to try my best to do a DPN holder, and I will let you know how I get on with that too. So it's a little while later and I have a finished DPN holder. I'm so pleased with this. If I could just make these for the rest of the day, I'll be happy. So I have got my, now I know it's a DPN holder, but I use it, or I use them, because I'm using this one at the moment that I got from Wolfram Abbey Wool Show. This one is, I think it's like interfaced with something, or it's a thicker material maybe. This one's from Pickle Lily. They are on Etsy, and this is just like a London theme. Oh, let me just mute this just in case the music comes on. So I have put poppers on it. As you can see, I'm really sorry about the sun, but there's not really much I can do. I've shut the curtains, but I don't want to shut them all the way. So then all you do is you clip the poppers on, and my needle stays in here. I just have this dangling out. So I might make a couple more of these over the next few days, seeing as I really enjoyed making it. This one is slightly a different shape. How can I not be in the sun here? This one is slightly longer. Oops, slightly longer. This one's slightly thicker as well. So yeah, but it's fine, and it does what it says on the tin. It's really good. I just need to think about putting the bag together now. I know Ian's asked me to wrap something up that I got from the garage yesterday. I'm going to put this back in here for now. He's sold an old part of his car, so I said that I would wrap that up for him and try and get it sent out. But I know the post is really slow at the moment. If you've ordered off my Etsy store, I have had a lady say that she hasn't got her items yet. It did go to America, and I have now taken the option off of my Etsy store for international shipping, just because it is so slow at the moment. I do know that postage just from UK to UK is extremely slow. So if you was thinking of ordering from my shop and you're not in the UK, I'm really sorry, I have taken that option down. And that will only be while we're in this situation. I will put the option back up when hopefully the postage goes back to normal. But if you are in the UK, you want to order, my store is still open, and I'm still sending orders out, because I can just put them in the post box as our post office is closed. So I have said to the lady if she could just wait a couple of more days, then we'll just go from there, because the tracking number isn't actually working on Royal Mail either. So that's I know that they can't estimate delivery days or anything like that at the moment, but Anyway, so I think I'm going to go online and try and use like Parcel to Go or something like that instead of Royal Mail. Anyway, so I am extremely pleased with this. I'm going to try and see if I can get the bag sewn up today as well. Sorry it's a bit of a sewing day and not really yarn related, but I just fancied something a bit different. I have a blue bra on today because I couldn't, my black one was in the wash and I couldn't find my other black one. So I'm only indoors anyway, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, I'm gonna sort that out. I might do it downstairs because it's nice and sunny. Yeah, I'm just really pleased with what I've made so far, and hopefully the bag will come out just the same. But I've got loads of material that I can make these little pouches with, and because they're literally just tiny little bits of like scrap, so, and I can make them thinner or thicker or whatever. So yeah, I might cut a load of material out and start making things for that. But anyway, I'm gonna go, and we'll catch you up with if I make the bag or not, and I'll let you know how I get on with it. So it's much later on. It is actually 5 o'clock and I did a thing. I made a bag and I am so happy with it. The only one thing that is a downer is I don't have no drawstring. I don't have nothing long enough. So this is an opening that you put something in and then you drawstring the bag together. It is a box bag and it's got a handle, and oh my god, I am so pleased with it. It was so easy. The machine worked with me really well, and all my seams are pretty much not bad. So let me just show you this one. If I can get it open, sorry about the light. So that's not too bad. This one's not too bad. Oh, I might be able to show it like that, it might be easier. The only thing is the fabric wasn't straight. So you've got more of this here than you have on this here, and it's the same on both sides, so it's just it's a feature. But I'm really pleased with it, and yeah, I'm happy. The handle is not as big as I thought it would be. Will it go over my wrist? I haven't actually tried. Oh, it probably, yeah, it will go over my wrist. But it's not really a bag for like holding while knitting, I don't think, or crocheting. But it will go over my hand. I think the handle's a bit too far down. If I did the handle a little bit further up, sort of here, it would have been better. But I'm really pleased with it. It's really funky colours. The inside, I've lined it with this material, and I have got a pocket inside. So here is a pocket. The tutorial was so easy, and the lady that I watched was Laurie Nunamaker, the one that I just showed earlier on. Brilliant tutorial. If I had some more colours that matched, then maybe I would make another one. I could, if I bought material, I could make it bigger myself, because sort of she gives you the rough idea of what you need to do, and then you can make it bigger yourself. So maybe that's something I'll do in the future, but I'm so pleased with it. It's getting quite late now, so I don't know whether to make another DPN holder or not. I might just give it a miss for now, but I'm so pleased with it. I don't know whether it stands up or not, but it is a box bottom, but I'm sure you'll see it as I use it. So I was just going through the material that I had left, and I discovered that I had enough of this in a strip to make a DPN holder, and it's taken me a matter of minutes. So I don't even know what size this is. I just sort of made sure it was the same size each side. I'm going to iron it down just to make the edges a bit neater, but I am going to put some red press studs on this, and another DPN holder. This is the lining of the bag that I just made. So it's quite crazy, but it looks really sort of circly on the camera, but if you go close, you don't really see that as much. Or is it just me? Probably just me, because I've been looking at it for so long. But yeah, I'm really pleased with this. I'm going to end today's vlog here just because it's been a long one and it's all been about sewing, and I'm sorry if I've bored you all, but I'm just so pleased with my new bag. And my battery light is now flashing. Really pleased with it. I'm going to try and get some drawstring something or other. Whether I make any more DPN holders today, I don't know. I'm just going to sort of go with the flow. I might make a couple more. The reason that I've made another one is because I do normally do 2 at a time socks. I have 2 needles, and I have started to recently do socks concurrently, so I will need 1 for each. So yeah, anyway, thank you all so much for watching today. I know it's been sewing heavy. It's not going to be like that all the time, I can assure you. Thank you all so much for watching, and I shall see you all tomorrow. Bye!